They've been debating about cleaning up the river, but nothing has happened yet. I think they're scared to find the winter's secrets. After all, it's dark down there.
She's stealing you. She can't do that. You're mine. Maybe he's dead.
I thought I told you to shut up.
Bitch!
He loves me.
I decided to invest everything I've had and take the plunge to do what I want to do, which is to write, direct, and produce feature-length films. And this type of feature-length film, this suspense thriller type film.
There's no pulse.
It relies heavily on a plot. There's no special effects that drive an audience to go see it. It relies heavily on the story and the acting and any innovative techniques I can do within my budget that will attract viewers.
Shut up! Don't you ever question me. I'm the one now, got it?
The plot of the movie relies on the characters. The plot is created by the characters, their personalities, and the way in which they interact with one another.
She just pushes it sometimes, you know?
You know, Chester, you're worth more than that. You and I have a lot in common. Maybe we can make things work.
Basically, it really reveals what the dark side of humanity. I think that within all of us, there are places that exist that we don't necessarily always go to.
Crazy bitch!
The things that I have in common with Chester is like everybody has been, pushed around, at some point in their life, boss, like lover, whatever, who sort of takes advantage of your sister, brother, parents, like whatever, and he seems to be pushed around for the majority of the film, and finally that it builds up and builds up and builds up, and eventually snaps. But I think that I can relate to that a lot,
What happened?
Nothing.
Did you cut yourself? Here. Put some of this on it. It'll take care of the sting.
Do I look like I need help? There's been a lot of elements in, me playing Dawn that have just been so natural to me. The gut reactions that she has are exactly the kind of reaction I have in certain of my moods, so.
She just moved into the Kelly's place.
You made hot chocolate.
Yeah. Sorry, Dee, I didn't think.
Do you ever think, Chester?
Did you see the front of her feet at the top there?
Yeah, she should go up further.
Go right up there, Emily.
Great. Okay, roll sound.
Speed.
Scene 14, slate 1, take 1.
Work it.
I feel good about it. I think it's being executed very well, pretty efficiently for the amount of money that's being spent on it. Everything's pretty bang on, I think, in terms of the scheduling and the money. And
So for all I know, everything he's doing is really messed up. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's making it up as he goes along, and we're just all playing along with it.
Say that's an endorsement.
Or else he's doing everything exactly as he's supposed to do it, and you could write a textbook off him. I have no idea. I've found it really easy, and I've found it really fun. So whichever way he's doing it, it works.
Let's try it again.
Okay, let's try
you're
it.
starting, you're sitting in the middle of the couch.
Yeah, and you'll move over. When you hear him coming down the stairs, don't look at him, but you just move over to make room.
Jamie, did you check the framing of the shot?
I will.
the farther forward he comes, the harder he is to get. Whereas if he gets back in the corner, then I can get him in frame. That's I don't particularly want to go over there and
Walk around, like, say the line and walk around and go on the couch.
D? Sorry.
For what?
I should have tightened the bolt on the furnace this morning before I left.
I'm Chester. I live 2 doors down from you, the brown one.
My name's Cole. I play a girl named Cole. She's going to high school. It's a private school, a Catholic school, from what I understand, a Beep Catholic school. She moves to town, and she meets Chester, who's Scott, and she kind of pursues him dramatically. I think if you've ever had doubts about who you really are, this will make you even more confused. It'll give you something to think about.
Is it worth it? My character is the uncle, this guy that Chester meets under the bridge and shares a smoke, shares a joint with, and the uncle fills his head with some ideas that maybe he shouldn't entertain, but he does. Yeah, so it's just a good story, suspenseful story, keeps you in the dark, you know, and it has elements underneath that of almost like a morality play, messing with big themes of good and evil. And I think the uncle is basically everybody's you know, voice of not conscience, but he's the, you know, the bad little devil on your shoulder. And you know, so there's elements of him in me, but I think more so there's elements of him in everyone, right? So.
That's good.
That's all, folks.
So that's pretty much it.
I'm the one now, got it?
Okay, we'll stop there.
No, it's good. It's a relaxed kind of atmosphere. You know, we're all having a cigarette and having a coffee and making a film. It's good. It's cold as hell, but, you know, what can you do?